Recently, someone was discussing with me how they feel a particular gospel artist has gone too far. Because of their recent collaborations, as well as the way that they dance when they perform, this person felt like this gospel artist wanted to be secular, so they just needed to go ahead and become a secular artist. Well, I argue a different perspective, and I thought it might be helpful to share these things with you all. Number one, we never know how God reveals his purpose in someone. That is between them and God. Their spirit speaks to them and tells them how to execute their purpose. That's number one. Number two, we need to understand that we have the ability to turn off and turn on what we are exposed to. So if we are watching a particular artist, in this case, or a particular movie, or listening to something, or in a particular environment, if it does not point us to God in the way that God wants us to act and think, then we need to walk away from it. For instance, there are many pastors out there, and maybe it's not your cup of tea. And when you watch them, you're thinking about other things. You're distracted by the demonstrations or the clothing or whatever is going on. Then that means it's time for you to find another pastor to watch. If you're listening to a gospel artist and they're making you think about something bad other than God, then that means you need to listen to someone else. And the last thing I want to say, number three, we need to be careful about sitting on the seat of judgment. Stop being internet trolls. Stop being people who are behind the scenes gossiping about others. Instead, the Bible tells us to go privately, face to face or person to person, and address that behavior with that particular person. And when you do, you always point it to the Bible. Okay? So I hope this helps each and every one of us today as we are walking throughout the world and we see and experience things, or we are watching or listening to things and we just feel like it's not right. Please utilize and remember those 3 tips that I just gave you.